Delta 4190, request taxi.
Delta 4190, runway 19 right, taxi via Whiskey.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Taxi via Whiskey to runway 19 right, thank you.
This is Michael. This is the Sky's the Limit Aviation channel. This is Sunday. What does that mean? It means we're live streaming today.
Delta 2747, welcome to Sarasota. Taxi to the ramp via Alfield, cross runway 4 at Alpha if required.
We're heading up to Cincinnati this afternoon from Tampa, where we arrived at on Friday evening late. And we're just getting things all set up here in the cockpit, and we're about ready to go ahead and call to get our clearance up to Cincinnati. From the looks of things, we'll be departing on 19 right this afternoon in Tampa. It'll be the ended 1 RNAV departure and the Jackie 5 RNAV arrival, and arriving runway should be 36 right in Cincinnati. So we have some air traffic control. We have Tampa approach, Jacksonville Center, and it looks like Cleveland Center is online. No sign from Atlanta Center, but hopefully maybe we'll get them online during the flight up. And we're about to go, we're about to go ahead and make our call up to Tampa approach / departure and go ahead and get our clearance. Got our flight plan already filed. We'll be at flight level 350, flying the Boeing 737-832 this afternoon, and we are Delta 1113. Let's go ahead and make that call up to Tampa departure, get our clearance. Tampa departure, good afternoon, Delta 1113 at Tampa International, looking to pick up our IFR clearance up to Cincinnati.
Delta 1113, Tampa approach, hello, cleared to Cincinnati Airport via the ended 1 departure, LACEN transition then is filed, climb maintain 6000, expect flight level 350 10 minutes after, departure is with me, squawk, tree 22.
All right, Delta 1113 is cleared to the Cincinnati Airport as filed. We'll be departing on the ended 1 departure. Climb maintain 6,000, expect 350 10 minutes after, and we're squawking tree 22.
Delta 1113, read back correct, push start your discretion, advise ready for taxi, expect runway 19 right.
Expect 19 right, and we'll comply with everything else, Delta 1113. So 3322 in the box. Go ahead and squawk ident again. And it's going to be 19 right, likely via, probably going to be via Yankee, Victor 2, and Whiskey, most likely. All right. Jump back into the cockpit. We've got everything already laid out here. We're going to set up our altitude, which was 6,000. Go ahead and climb out at 2,000 feet per minute. Set up 250 in the box. Let's see, our initial heading is going to be 187 degrees. Go ahead and get that set, and we'll go ahead and get our checklist started. So everybody's having a good Sunday, and hope everybody has had a really good weekend. The weather continues to be beautiful down here in the Atlanta area. All right, pre-start checklist. Parking brake set. Throttles at idle. Landing gear lever check down. Flaps up. Spoilers retracted. Fuel quantity is checked. Fuel pumps off. Battery master switch is on. Go ahead and start our APU and get the APU generator online. Panel lights not required. No smoking. Fasten seatbelt signs are on. Pitot probe heat is off. Wing and engine anti-ice off. Hydraulic pumps are on. Beacon lights are on. Pre-start checklist is complete.
Delta 4190 short of runway 19 right.
Delta 4190, wind 270 at 11, fly heading 210, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Fly
ahead
heading
and do our
210,
pushback.
I think you said clear for takeoff, runway 19 right.
And we'll go
Correct, sir. Fly heading
mode
210.
Charlie. Parking brake is off. And it's going to be tail to the right, nose to the left. And go ahead and start our pushback. And then we'll go ahead and do our engine startup checklist. Engine area is already clear. Go ahead and start my ACARS. And we have information X-ray for departure. And pushback sequence is complete. Reset the parking light, parking brake, engine startup checklist, parking brake on. Thrust levers are idle. Engine area is clear. Start switches for ground, ignition, both. Fuel pumps are on. We'll go ahead and start with engine number 2, then engine number 1. So starting engine number 2 at this time.
Delta 4190.
Good start on engine number 2.
2154.
Starting engine number 1.
Yes, 2154.
Squawk 215, 41.
And good start on engine number 1. Number 1 generator on. We can go ahead and shut off the APU generator and APU. And engine startup checklist is complete. Before taxi checklist, nav lights on, taxi lights on. Heading indicator
radar
set.
contact fail.
187, flight directors on. Auto throttle is
passing
armed.
By flight level 3. Passing by flight level
Transponder
3,
is on
3,000
mode C. Radio avionics checked. Autopilot remains off. Elevator trim.
Right heading 360.
Climb to 12,000, turn right heading 3.
Elevator trim set for takeoff. And all we need to do now is the flight control check. forward on the elevators, full back, left aileron, right aileron, spoilers, full right rudder, full left rudder. Before taxi checklist is complete, go ahead and call up to departure. And we'll go ahead and get moving. Tampa, Delta 1113, ready for taxi. We're on airside Foxtrot.
Delta 1113, runway 19 right, taxi via Whiskey.
19 right via Whiskey, Delta 1113. All right, and we are on the go. And we'll go ahead and set flaps 5. Flaps 5 indicated. No, we need to be going this way. I hate that Navigraph tends to still kind of lag behind as to where the aircraft icon is, but...
Delta 4190, cleared direct Finky.
Can you repeat the waypoint so I can go direct?
Finky, Foxtrot India, November, Kilo India.
Finky, direct Finky.
Delta 4190, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92.
Off the Jacksonville Center, bye-bye, thank you for service.
A little bit of a crosswind component today, so it's kind of pushing us off to the right. And we'll hold short here for a moment, run our before takeoff checklist: parking brakes set, throttles idle, flight instruments check, engine instruments check, nav equipment check. We have
Delta
our takeoff
13,
data.
wind 270 at 11, fly heading 210, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
210 heading 19 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 113. Okay, so he wants us on a 210 heading. All right, go ahead and complete our checklist. Takeoff data, we have landing lights on, taxi lights off, strobe lights on, PTOT heat, anti-ice on, auto throttle is armed, de-ice as required, and we are ready to go. And we're on runway 19 right. And we are rolling. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots check. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear coming up.
Approach Delta 220, flight level 210 for 330.
Delta 220, Tampa approach.
Clock's coming up.
Hello.
And
Yeah, my flight level 210 inbound and 228 for 330.
Yeah, your overhead Tampa approach airspace, sir. I would recommend you contact Jacksonville Center 135.92.
Roger, that's what I thought. Thank you very much, Delta 220.
No problem, sir. Have a good flight.
See you.
Yeah, Delta 1113's with you, passing through 2400 for 6,000.
Delta 1113, radar contact. Turn right heading 360. Climb maintain 12,000.
360 and 12,000, Delta 1113. Set 2,000. Climb out checklist, autopilot on, altitude set 12,000. Climb out's going to be 250 for right now, heading 360. Landing lights will come off at 10,000 feet. And we'll engage the LNAV and RNAV here in a little bit. Climb out checklist is complete.
And Delta 1113 cleared direct, ended when able.
Direct ended, Delta 1113. And we'll go ahead and turn on the LNAV. Go ahead and turn Navigraph and VATSPY back on. Beautiful day for flying. Glad you can join me this afternoon on the live stream. If you're out there watching, pop on the live chat, say hi. Would appreciate the company.
Delta 1113, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92.
3592 for Jack Center, Delta 1113. Thanks for the services this afternoon. See ya.
Good flight, sir.
And over to Jacksonville Center.
Do you have to have Tuffy on the 18 right localizer in the FMS?
We absolutely do, 8 Victor Romeo.
I'll have that for you here in about 5 miles.
Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. Delta 1113 with you passing through 1010,000 for 12,000.
Delta 1113, Jacksonville Center, Columbia, maintain level 350.
Continue up to 350, Delta 1113. And we'll go ahead and gauge VNAV. Above 10,000 feet, landing lights now coming off. Go ahead and accelerate up to 280 knots for the climb.
No, you still got the Tallahassee route. Just log off, refile, log back on.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 88.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm about to Convictus Signac. We're getting a radar ping, or weather radar showing a Convictus Signac about 60-ish miles to the 130 heading from us. Is that Convictus Signac, are they predicting it any time soon over the MCO area, or is that going to be growing?
Let me just take a look at the radar and see what's going on.
So if you're just joining the live stream, welcome aboard.
Yeah, Delta 858, you've actually crossed over really the only cell that's between you and the airport right now, so you should be fine getting into Orlando.
Thank you, Delta 8.
And this is Delta
Victor Romeo, Quebec Tuffy to sort of maintain 3,000.
1113. Non-stop service from Tampa to Cincinnati.
Sterling's 58, your radar contact about 30 northeast of the Savannah VOR. Just follow your flight plan. What's your destination?
Follow the flight plan. We're over to Orlando today from 58.
Roger.
Good evening.
Heading up to 350.
Only on Sundays. No, just kidding. Yeah, I am.
And we're flying the ended one RNAV departure.
955, ready to taxi. 8 Victor Romeo, Orlando is in sight.
Alright, Victor Romeo, across Tuffy at or above 2,500, clear visual approach, away 18 right.
Cross Tuffy at or above 2,500, cleared for the approach. 18 right, and we'll be at a signature upon landing.
Roger. Rapunzel 955, runway 9er, taxi via Bravo, Bravo 9er.
Taxi via Bravo, Bravo 9er for Rapunzel 955.
And the aircraft at Patrick, do you need some clearance?
Rapunzel 931, I think we should be about at 91.
Yeah, it's still showing your Tallahassee plan, so something's not working on your end over there. Just completely log off the network and refile the plan. Just make sure you got a Sarasota plan in there.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. I was having that issue as well this last flight.
Delta 4190, clear direct Larry.
1955. So
Direct Larry, Delta 4190.
Runway 58, reset the transponder, squawk
Jacksonville Center
1023.
online today. Indianapolis Center,
1023.
which handles the Cincinnati traffic, is online, as well as Cincinnati approach and departure and Cincinnati Tower, ground ATIS, etc.
220 runway 18 right, clear land.
Clear to land, runway 18
And
right.
Cleveland Center's online as well. No sign of Atlanta Center. Hopefully, maybe they'll pop on before we get into their
528
territory.
heavy traffic, 1 o'clock and about 30 miles northbound, 1,000 feet above is a Airbus 320. Delta 727 traffic, 1 o'clock and 30 miles southeastbound, 1,000 feet below, heavy Boeing 747.
Keep off for the traffic, Delta 77. Giant 528 heavy is looking.
And get ready to pass through 18,000 cruise checklist.
59, roger. Runway 11, taxi via Alpha.
Altitude set to standard. Autopilot is checked. Radio is checked. Lights as required. Instruments checked. Fuel quantity is checked. Cruise checklist is complete. Out of 18.5 for 350 this afternoon. And
58,
estimated en route time of 1 hour and 33 minutes.
Leopard, and just let me know when you're ready for some advised routing.
Already direct Leopard, and we're ready to copy when you're ready.
Space 58, you clear the Orlando International Airport, direct Leopard, and the, do you have the sign, okay, do you have the get out one on the aircraft? You may have old data. Do you have the get out one?
Negative for 58.
All right, Sprint 58, sorry, no problem. Clear direct Leopard, descend via the Seinfeld 1, arrival landing south, Orlando altimeter 29907.
All right, the Seinfeld 1 approach, or landing, and then landing south for 58.
Delta 990, Atlanta's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Delta 990, frequency change approved. Thank you so much for your services.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Alright, looks like 931, you called in now.
Yeah, man, it's still got your old route. Let me pull you up manually, stand by.
Thank you.
Yeah, it still has the entire old route in there. New Orleans to, I'll just put it in for you. You're going Tallahassee to Sarasota with the same route as your buddy?
Yes, sir. Tallahassee to Sarasota, yep.
What altitude do you want, sir?
I would like to get 31,000, 310. Southwest 921 with you at flight level 330.
VNAV has us at a 2,500 feet per minute vertical speed. Having negligible speed bleed off on the climb out, so
Rapunzel 931 to clear to the Sarasota Airport via radar vectors, direct the Heaven intersection.
Make any adjustments to
1
that.
arrival, maintain 3000, expect level 310, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 1024.
All right, clear to Tallahassee via the Heaven and a Bangs 1 approach. Expect flight level 3000 and 310, 10 minutes after departure. Squawk 1024 for Rapunzel 931. Thank you so much.
Rapunzel 931, read back correct runway 9 call for taxi. Push to your discretion. The Tallahassee altimeter 29905.
Runway 9er and call for taxi for Rapunzel Air 931.
Delta 2883, Miami's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
All right, over you.com. Thanks for your help, 2883.
American 1199, Washington's gone. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Looks like Cincinnati is landing north today.
Thank you, American 144. Atlanta's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency is approved. 102 to come American 144.
Rapids Air 955, you ready to go?
Affirm, Rapids Air 955.
Rapids Air 955, full runway heading, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 9er, Rapids Air 955.
And then there was a couple of guys checking in. Who was it?
Southwest 921 with you, flight level 330.
Southwest 921, Jacksonville Center, squawk 1020.
1020, Southwest 921.
I think there was somebody else. Who was it? That was Southwest 1800, was it? Southwest 1800, Jacksonville Center, squawk 1026. Southwest 921, radar contact 30 northwest of the Seminole VOR. You're going to climb to 39 and you're staying at 33.
Oh, I was going to request, if it's okay with you, if I could stay at 33,000, Southwest 921.
No problem, Southwest 921, maintain flight level 330.
Maintain flight level 330, Southwest 921.
So we'll be on the Jackie 5 RNAV arrival this afternoon into Cincinnati, so there are no speed or altitude restrictions.
Victor to the Ramsey Alpha, good day.
But if we look at the arrival chart,
aircraft on Myrtle Beach, your clearance is on request.
They do have, I guess, what you can call altitude suggestions.
So, information Bravo, expect the visual approach on by 17 right.
Yep, we just picked it up. Information Bravo on board and clear for the visual approach for 1 lane, 1 foot right.
It's runway 759, fly runway
So
heading,
it looks
runway
like
11, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 11, clear for takeoff, runway 759.
probably
Southwest 1800, radar contact about 8 miles northeast of the Crest.
So I'm going to go ahead and set up the flight plan in the FMS as such. So
Southwest 921, cross Mediat, maintain 1000, 280 knots, Tampa altimeter 29907.
and of course, since Indy Center is online, they will give us any altitude restrictions or whatnot
Southwest
on the way down, but we'll preliminary set some stuff up in here. So
altimeter 29907.
Maintain 1000 at Mady at 280 knots and altimeter 2910.
Tampa altimeter 29907.
2997 Southwest 921.
Spray wings 1162, clearance available.
Ready, copy.
and
Spray
we are
cleared
leveling off at 350.
Maintain 3000, expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 0710.
And Spirit Wings 1162 cleared to
So it looks like
350 minutes after 0710.
Cheetah is going to be
1071 on the squawk at 1162.
Spray wings 1162, squawk 0710.
0710.
and
1162, read back correct information. Let's see, Bravo is current. Let me know when you have that.
150
18, call for
at
taxi.
Adobe.
We'll go, thank you.
Rapids Air 955, radar contact, climb and maintain level 290, say altitude.
Climb maintain level 290, we're 3000.
15 Hazel, 9000 at Jackie.
Direct 7 intersection, Rapids Air 955.
Giant 528. Descend and maintain level 350. Miami's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
350, frequency change approved, Giant 528.
759, radar contact, climb and maintain level 300, say altitude.
And then 4,000
300, Spirit Wings 759.
at
759, thanks.
Foxtrot Lima Mike.
Direct descent, Spirit Wings 759. Jacksonville Center, this is Atlas 17 with you at Patrick Air Force Base.
Atlas 17, go ahead.
Looking for a straight out departure for Jacksonville via the DIRT 21 departure.
Then for the ILS localizer.
All right, Atlas 17, roger, clearance on request.
Jacksonville Center, Militia Swan, flight level 28010 miles.
All right, you're going to have to already make some adjustments here.
Can you spell your call sign for me, please?
Mike, Lima, India, Sierra, Hotel, Sierra 1.
At
Malicious 1, Jack, squawk 1050.
1050, Malicious 1.
Lapper at 4.
Jack's very good afternoon, Delta 2340 on the ground at MCO looking to pick up clearance off.
And Troy
Delta
at
2340, Jack, clearance is on request. Southwest 1800, you're leaving my airspace, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
We'll go
Southwest
ahead
1800, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
1000 for FLM. That should work for the trip.
Delta 858, do you have Glossy
arrival.
right localizer in the FMS?
Of course, ATC instructions will always supersede what we have set up in the FMS.
Reported, maintain flight level 280.
Maintain flight level 280, Malicious 1.
We have Glossy in the FMS for Delta 858.
Delta 858, Kodak Glossy, at pilot's discretion, maintain 3000 from the airport site.
Direct Glossy and 3000 for pilot's discretion for Delta 858.
Tech Center, Spirit Wing 79, descent way for about 8
is going to be 280.
Okay.
Make that adjustment in the FMS. So it'll be about Mach 0.81.
All right, Atlas 17. I don't have any published information on this departure request.
Oof.
Say that again?
Yeah, I don't have that departure published in my data. Is that some sort of super top secret military departure that you got there?
Affirmative.
Okay, well you can, okay, well Atlas 17, you're cleared to the Jacksonville International Airport via your super secret departure and as filed, looks like you filed IFR, but you filed a VFR altitude. Are you IFR or VFR?
IFR, sir.
Okay, what IFR altitude would you like?
250.
Super secret departure.
7, Roger, maintain 3000, expect flow level 250, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 4320.
Atlas 17, cleared as filed, straight out departure, climb and maintain 3000, after 4 minutes of departure, climb flight level 250. Squawk 4320, Atlas 17.
Hello, what's
That's
17,
funny.
is that correct? Let me look up the weather there.
Cleared via your super secret departure.
You are
That's
cleared for
nice.
descent, correct?
Affirmative. Delta 2209, descend to maintain level 350.
Descend to 350, Delta 2209 heavy.
Aeroplane 0931, we're ready to taxi.
0931, runway 9er, taxi via Bravo, Bravo 9er.
Bravo, Bravo 9er for Rapunzel 0931.
Atlas 17, the weather down at Patrick, the wind's 10011, altimeter 299.6. Does runway 21 work for you? It's going to be a crosswind, or do you want runway 11? It's very short.
Runway 21 would be fine.
Okay, so let me know when you're ready to taxi, squawk 4320.
Jack Center, good afternoon, November 894, South checking on 410, about 15 south of Orlando.
Have the call sign one more time.
894 Whiskey Delta.
Over 894 Whiskey Delta, Jack, squawk 1007.
1007.
Delta 8869, contact Tampa approach 118.15, you there?
Tampa approach now, Delta 8869. Thanks for the ATC. Good day.
Good day.
Atlas 17, squawking 4320, ready for taxi.
Rapunzel 955, turn right, heading 210.
Beautiful day
vectors
again
traffic.
for flying.
Right heading 210, vector for traffic, Rapunzel 955.
Atlas 17, runway 21, taxi via, let's see, November Lima.
Atlas 17, taxi November Lima, runway 21.
And looking ahead.
For 4 Whiskey Delta radar contact position as reported, maintain level 410.
Let's see, the 3-6 right localizer at CVG is 110.35. Set that up in the radio here in a little while. And like I always do, and I should probably be doing this when I'm doing the initial flight planning, but
traffic off your right wing at about 2 miles, climbing out at flight level 200 for flight level 290 southwestbound, be no factor.
Traffic off to the right side, no factor.
Delta 4190, leaving my airspace, the line is offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
35.
Frequency change approved. Thank
That
you for your service.
checks. So we've got the correct localizer frequency.
Wings 1162, information Bravo, Myrtle Beach, ready taxi 18.
Rapino 955, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180 for Rapunzel 955.
It's range 1162. Do you have Charlie on your taxiway Charlie in your scenery?
8 firm.
It's range 1162, runway 18 taxi via Charlie, Charlie 5 Alpha.
18 Charlie, Charlie 5 Alpha, Spirit Wings 1162.
Technical Center, Atlas 17, holding short Lima, runway 21, Patrick Air Force Base.
Atlas 17, roger. Unrestricted climb to flight level 250 is approved, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Atlas 17, unrestricted climb, flight level 250, clear for takeoff, runway 21, Patrick Air Force Base.
Delta 858, you have the field in sight?
Yeah, we got the field outside of the base, about 1 o'clock for Delta 858.
Trying to remember where Patrick Air Force Base is.
2,500, clear visual approach, runway 17 right.
Crosswalk at above or below 2,500 with the visual for runway 17 right for Delta 858.
Delta 858 cross at or above 2,500.
Jacksonville Central, this is Southwest 3885, Squad 3744 with you.
Southwest 8885, Jacksonville Center, squawk 1072.
1072, Squad 38, Southwest 3885.
Rapunzel 931, reset your transponder, squawk 1051.
1051 for Rapunzel 931.
Rapunzel 931, just let me know when you're ready to go.
And we are ready to go for Rapunzel 931.
Rapunzel 931, fly runway heading, runway 9 are clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 9 are clear for takeoff, Rapunzel 931.
Rapunzel 955, clear direct bangs, cross bangs at maintained 13,000. The Sarasota altimeter is 29906.
Clear direct bangs, cross bangs at of 13,000, 29906, Rapunzel 955.
Yeah, cross it at 13,000.
Oh, sorry, cross at 13,000, Rapunzel 955.
And the guy, let's see, it was, which aircraft was it? Orlando Crossing Taxi?
2340 Delta.
Delta 2340, cleared to the Austin Airport.
The
Austin
guy with the
departure,
super secret departure I do not see yet on
7362, reback squawk code only.
pilot, so...
7362 Delta 2340.
Delta 2340, reback correct. Orlando 8 is Bravo, runway 17 right, call for taxi.
Call for taxi 2340.
Delta 2209, Atlanta's offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, thanks for the ATC, Delta 2209 Heavy.
Atlas 17, say altitude.
Atlas 17, flight level 250.
Atlas 17, radar contact, resume on navigation.
Atlas 17, resume on navigation.
I love that flight simulator gives you the freedom to fly whatever aircraft that you want, but at least
runway heading, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Realistic.
Runway heading 18, clear for takeoff, 162.
Spirit wing 759, descend via the Looney 1 arrival, runway 8, Jacksonville altimeter is 2996.
Because Delta does not fly a Dreamliner, yet Delta 2209 Heavy is a Boeing 787.
Spirit wing 759, descend via the Looney 1 arrival.
Which to me, and maybe it's just because I'm just anal about aircraft realism,
Spirit wing 759.
I'll only fly aircraft that Delta actually has or has had in their fleet.
17 left or the visual 18 right, just let me know which one you want.
We'll go ahead and take the visual for 17 right for Spirit Wings 58.
That'll be 18 right visual or 17 left ILS.
Okay, got it. We're parking on the west side anyway, so we'll take 18 right.
17 is a F-22.
I'll put one with you at 3,000.
I guess we'll be over on Unicom before we know it, so we'll go ahead and plug 12280 into the box.
November 278 here, ground at Destin, back 185, requesting taxi for that.
And Wifey has entered the chat. Hello, my beautiful wife. How are you?
Propensor 931, something's going on with your code. Just reset the transponder again. Squawk 1032, your radar contact. Climb and maintain 1010,000.
1032 on the transponder, and climb and maintain. What was the flight level again for Propensor 931?
1010,000.
1010,000 for Propensor 931.
The guy doesn't give me a minute. Spirit wing 759, you on the frequency?
2,000 for 3,000.
Yeah, we're back heading.
Spirit wing 759, descend via the Looney 1 arrival, runway 8, Jacksonville altimeter 2996.
We'll descend via the Looney 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, and 2996 the altimeter at Jacksonville, Spirit wing 759.
Spirit wings 1162, radar contact, climb and maintain level 350, say altitude.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, we're passing through 2,900.
Spirit wings 1162, turn left or at the Grand Strand, VOR, Charlie, Romeo Echo, resume on navigation.
Correct, Charlie, Romeo Echo.
So it looks like there's a lot of traffic going into Cincinnati this afternoon, so this will be interesting.
You're going to need an even altitude for the remainder of your flight. Do you want 34 or 36?
We'll take 36 for Delta 1113.
1113, climb and maintain level 360.
Up to 360, Delta 1113. Go back into the FMS and 360. Execute. Go ahead and climb up real quick.
Spirit wings 58. Advise when you have information. Bravo, expect the visual approach on way 18 right.
We've got Bravo, and we're expecting the visual 18 right from Spirit wing 58.
There's that little weird glitch when you go changing the
what was the request
thing, and if you just plug it in a couple times, then it fixes itself for whatever crazy reason.
For 278 Pop 0,
still not sure why it does that.
1051.
Oh well.
1051, I come up here.
Panel Propensor 931, we should be squawked in.
And level at 360. So yeah, it's just my personal preference. If you're gonna fly for a virtual airline, at least fly aircraft that actually exist within
1008 altimeter is 29905, runway 14, taxi via Alpha.
You know, Delta does not have has no intentions on flying a Dreamliner that I'm aware of.
Jacksonville altimeter is 29906.
So, you know,
Alice 17 cross
don't fly a Dreamliner.
3000.
But if you want to fly a...
My airspace radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom. Appreciate the services this afternoon, sir. Delta 1113. See ya.
Southwest 121. Do you receive voice, sir?
All right. Over to Unicom for the time being. Maybe Atlanta Center may drop online before we get into Indy. But yeah, if you're gonna fly for an airline, at least fly the aircraft that they have either currently flying or historically flown. Like if you want to fly a DC-6 or a DC-7 or a DC-8, go for it, because Delta's flown them, as well as the L-1011 or the now retired Boeing 747s or Boeing 777s. But you know, try to keep it realistic. You know, rumor has it that Delta will be picking up some 737 Maxes. I don't know if they're 8s, 9s, or 10s. But when we get them, start flying them. So there's Michael's pet peeve for this afternoon. I'll get off my soapbox. It's a very smooth flight up here at 360 this afternoon. Indy Center is 1955. We'll go ahead and get them set up in case we don't get air traffic control for Atlanta Center online. So Indy will pick up. And likely whatever instructions they give us on the way into Cincinnati. So a lot of traffic leaving Cincinnati and going into Cincinnati. Should be fun, make things a little bit more realistic. If you're just hopping on the live stream, welcome aboard. This is Delta 1113, service to Cincinnati from Tampa, Boeing 737-800. We're level at 360 in Atlanta's airspace, but they're offline. We'll pick up Indianapolis Center on the other side for the descent into Cincinnati, and that's the Jackie 5 RNAV arrival. Landing north, so we should expect 36 right. lot of traffic flying in and out of Atlanta. I'm surprised that there's not any air traffic control in Atlanta itself. Our September subscriber goal is still current, as you can see in the upper right-hand part of the screen. Currently at 274 subscribers. Want to get to 300 by the end of September, which is just 2.5 more weeks. Approximately 51 minutes from our arrival into Cincinnati. Current flight simulator time is 14:43, so 2:43 in the afternoon. Hello, Sleepy Amtrak. How are you doing this afternoon? Welcome to the live stream. I gotta see what this 788 looks like. It just looks like a standard Dreamliner. This is the guy who's flying the Delta, alleged Delta Dreamliner. That's a odd color for a Dreamliner, but yeah. Let's see who else is out there. Whole bunch of Delta, got a JetBlue, and all that, so. So we'll pass right over Atlanta on our way up to Cincinnati. Adjust the view out the window here. Pick up all the Unicom traffic for Atlanta for all the arrivals. I have a feeling that Atlanta is East Ops this afternoon. Winds calm, temperature 32.18, scattered at 4200, broken at 10, broken at flight level 200. Winds are coming from the east.
Land traffic Delta 2147 crossing runway 8 right, Atlanta.
y'all are taking off, man. You guys got to report that.
He did.
I didn't hear it. Land traffic Delta 2147 now, crossing runway 8 left. Or crossing 8 right, land traffic.
American 1965 on a 5 mile final, runway 8 left.
Yeah, E-stops down in Atlanta today. There's my home airport right below. Make my home airport proud and make sure you do those call outs. So if you're just joining the live stream, once again, welcome. It's Delta 1113. Service from Tampa to Cincinnati. Currently at flight level 360. Just crossed over my home airport of Atlanta. Tracking north. Flying the Boeing 737-832. Next waypoint on the route is the Victor X-Ray Victor VOR, and that's 117 nautical miles out. And then shortly after that, we'll hit our top of descent. We'll likely be within Indianapolis Center's airspace, and they will direct us down as required. So again, if you're wondering why I'm not using GSX for right now, and the reason for that is it is literally causing the flight simulator to crash to the desktop the second that the aircraft loads at whatever airport that I'm at. And I have no other than my Atlanta scenery from Imagine Sim, which should not be affecting things at all, or the Smith's FMS, or the other add-on that I have, which is the Flight 1 Soundstream. I have no add-ons that should cause Flight Simulator to crash every time I start it up. Yet, when I spawn on the airport, the second GSX finishes loading, I get a crash to the desktop, and it's absolutely driving me crazy. no one can tell me what's causing it to happen, and I just, you know, I love the program. I really do. It's very realistic as far as loading up passengers or whatnot, and the but I can't use it. I can't use it if it's going to cause my flight simulator to continuously crash. I want my experience to be as realistic as possible for my viewers who are watching either via the live streams or just one of the standalone videos that I do occasionally in Flight Simulator. And it doesn't look good on me when all of a sudden I have the flight simulator crashing while I'm in the middle of a broadcast, or freezing right after I depart, which happened in the past with me, but I have not had that happen recently in the last half a dozen flights, because I just shut off Navigraph charts and VATSPI during the takeoff and climb out. Have not had a problem with the flight simulator freezing ever since, and then I just simply turn them back on once I'm airborne and all that. But for a payware program like GSX to cause crashes, and according to AvSim's crash to desktop information, saying that I'm running out of memory. I don't think so. My graphics card has plenty of memory, and I've got plenty of RAM in here. I don't know how that could be the cause, and I have gone in and adjusted the settings within FSX and FSX Steam, yet it still crashes. So it's something with the program. At least that's my humble opinion on it. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I did post on their forums that, you know, hey, great program, but it's just unusable for me when I spend literally 20 minutes trying to get FSX Steam Edition started so I can do a live stream or make a video for you all. And until that's fixed, then there's not anything that I can do until it gets addressed. Maybe somebody will try to address it in the forums, but the event viewer says it's the GSX app and all the different programs associated with it. So I don't know. So no more GSX for the time being. We'll just have to pretend that we have 117 passengers on board. We'll just have to pretend that the jetway hooks up, and pretend that my passengers are getting on and off the aircraft, and just do a lot of imagining that things are occurring, and maybe at some point we can find a solution for it. And the solution is not deleting the FSX config file every single time that this crashes. That's stupid, and that's a waste of time in my humble opinion. Because then I have to add back all of the trusted software that's already running, so I'm just not going to do that. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to go into my options, settings, and display, and let me drop my frames to, I'm just going to keep them at 80. Not that that's going to affect anything. I'm literally getting frame rates in the high hundreds, so, and that is part of, and that is one of the many things I like now about FSX Steam is my frame rates are greatly improved, and I'm just really happy with the frame rates that I'm getting here. So we'll cap them at 80 and do that. And for those of you who've been with the channel long enough to remember, on my arrival into a lot of airports, I would get this kind of stammering in the frame rates literally after I got off the runway. So we'd have a good landing, speed brakes deploy, thrust reversers, and then just as I'm turning off on the high-speed taxiway or turning off at any taxiway at an airport, I get this stuttering, stammering of the frame rates. And I've not had that happen either since I got on Steam Edition, so I don't know. I've been seriously thinking about X-Plane and whether or not I want to make the investment into that. And we'll see, I suppose. Anyways, we are about 80 nautical miles from our top of descent, and I'm just starting to get some information on, as we're getting a little closer to Indy Center, I am getting some data. So I've got Indy Center already plugged into the radio, and we're close enough now, I can check the ATIS for Cincinnati, and we'll start that as part of our top of descent checklist. But just looking ahead, we have information Delta, winds are 340 at 5 knots. Visibility is 10 nautical miles, few clouds at 3,500, scattered at 4,500, scattered at 6,000. Altimeter's 3009er. Departing 27 and 36 right, and arrival is ILS approach 36 right, 36 center. Simultaneous ILS approaches in use. All aircraft read back runway hold short instructions. Pre-departure clearance available on request. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Push start at pilot's discretion. And we have Delta once we get in there. And we have Indy Center. We have approach, tower, and ground all online. another couple minutes and we will go ahead and do our top of descent checklist. In the meantime, I'm going to step off the flight deck for just a quick second and I will be right back. And we are back, and we're just now crossing over the Knoxville VOR, or Volunteer, Victor X-Ray Victor. And about 40 miles from our top of descent, we'll go ahead and start our checklist. ATIS information, airport and weather checked. Altimeter checked. We got 3009er. Radios and nav checked. Fuel quantity checked. Anti-ice as required, and once we start our descent, we'll set our descent speed as required. Top of descent checklist is complete. And it looks like Knoxville Tower just came online. We're about 30 nautical miles outside of Indy's airspace. So we're going to go ahead and jump over there now with them. So 119.55 will be the frequency.
Center, Southwest 2240 passing 6,000 per 13,000.
Southwest 2240 Indy Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 240, that'll be final.
240, that'll be final, Southwest 2240.
Indianapolis Center, could you confirm Indianapolis altimeter is 3011 or 3015?
Indianapolis altimeter 3011.
3011, thank you.
This will be my first live stream and VATSIM flight into Cincinnati. So it looks like traffic going in and out of Cincinnati has lightened up a little bit. We still got see, we get a FedEx. I got a couple planes flying in and out of Cincinnati, so traffic shouldn't be too bad.
Minneapolis Center, hello, November 11816, on the climb 6,800 per 7,500.
Did you say Minneapolis or Indy? They both sound the same. Indianapolis, Minneapolis.
11816, Indy Center, hello, the Zanesville altimeter 3007.
307, 11816.
I'll probably go ahead and make the call here. Indianapolis Center, good afternoon. Delta 1113 with you, flight level 360.
Delta 1113, Indy Center, hello, squawk ident.
Squawking ident, Delta 1113.
Delta 1113, radar contact 40 miles southeast of the London VOR, flight level 350. Cross Jackie at 10,000, the Cincinnati altimeter 3008.
Jackie at 10,000 and 3008 for the altimeter, Delta 1113.
Or 415 Bravo, Bravo, the Bowman winds 350 at 5, runway 33, clear to land.
So Jackie at
clear to land, 5 Bravo, Bravo.
10.
American 596, currently with you passing
Now we'll go
9,000,
ahead
climbing
and
to
start our
13,000.
descent down.
And American 596, where are you currently located?
We're charting to 030 direct AMA right now. We are at about heading 333.
Okay, say your numbers again.
593.
Okay, American 593, Indy Center, hello, climb maintain follow 370.
Climb maintain 370.
There we go. A little bit of overspeed there. We'll get out of that real quick.
Indy Center, Southwest 1034, transfer below for about 2 minutes.
That's approved.
So Jackie at 10,000.
FedEx 1460, contact Cincinnati approach 118.9, correction, 123.87. FedEx 1460, contact Cincinnati approach 123.87.
2387, 1460, thanks, see ya.
We're back with you.
Roger.
There we go. So we are headed down.
Indy Center, good afternoon. Northwest 703 Heavy, climbing 8,000 for 13.
Northwest 703, Indy Center, hello, climb maintain follow 390.
Climb maintain 390, Northwest 703.
So the ATIS for Cincinnati is fairly current. It's about 25 minutes old, so we'll check it again in about 10-15 minutes. like to be a little bit proactive when I'm on Unicom and then passing into airspace that is controlled. That way they don't have to message me. I can just pop on and say, hey, I'm here. I know a lot of their stuff is just copy and paste, but it's still nice to be a little bit proactive, knowing that you're going into some airspace and you just simply go ahead and
Southwest 3305, going to be the space to the east. Cleveland Center's offline. Radar service terminated for exchange approved.
Going advisory. Thanks for the ATC. Southwest 3305.
FedEx 447, Lee Meyer space to the south. Atlanta Center's offline. Radar service terminated for exchange approved.
Over to Unicom, so long, FedEx 447.
And passing through 23,000 feet for 18 initially, then down to 15, and then we'll be crossing Jackie at 10,000.
Air 415, Bravo, Bravo, welcome to Louisville. Where are you parking?
We'll park at the West Tees, 5 Bravo Bravo.
415, Bravo, Bravo, Roger, you can make a left on Alpha and taxi the ramp via Alpha. Have a good day.
Left on Alpha, taxi the ramp by Alpha, 5 Bravo Bravo.
Southwest 3305, leave Meyer space to the east. Cleveland's offline, radar service terminated for exchange approved. Southwest 2240, going to be leave Meyer space to the north. Chicago Center's offline, radar service terminated for exchange approved.
All right, thanks for the coverage. Have a good day. Southwest 2240.
Indianapolis Center, United 3210, crossing flight level 8,000 for 16,000 or 13,000.
United 3210, Indy Center, hello, climb maintain level 280, that'll be your final.
Up to 28,000 final for United 3210.
Indy Center, hello, Delta 134, passing level 270 over 340, entering for the north.
And leveling off at 18,000
Delta 134, Indy Center, hello, squawk 2523.
2523.
Delta 134, radar contact 5 miles north of Flag City VOR.
And starting down to 15,000.
Air Canada 79, you're going to be leaving Meyer space to the north. Cleveland Center's offline, radar service terminated for exchange approved.
Canada 079, take you soon.
altimeter set. Go ahead and refresh the ATIS, and we now have information echo. So 3008. Still arriving and departing on the 36s.
Endeavor 5289, expect the ILS runway 32 approach.
Expect 32 Endeavor 5289.
Or 11816, the Huntington altimeter 3006.
Delta 661, flight level 370.
Delta 661, Indy Center, hello, squawk 3355.
Squawk 3355, 661.
Indy Center, Delta 959, 5.2, climbing 13,000.
Delta 959, Indy Center, hello, climb maintain level 350.
Maintain level 350, Delta
7 will
959.
be for Cincinnati approach. Go ahead and turn off the VNAV, and we'll go ahead and start down to 10,000 feet. Okay, approach checklist. Seatbelt sign, no smoking signs are still on. Avionics and radio set. Speed will be at our discretion or per ATC. Landing lights on below 10,000. Go ahead and arm the spoilers. Flaps as needed. And we'll go ahead and APU and APU generator on. And approach checklist is complete. And we do have echo. And let's see, 110.35 is going to be for the nav. So we've got the localizer programmed in, and we are set. Passing through 12,500 feet for 10. And we'll go ahead and turn landing lights on at this time.
Indy Center, Delta 134, can we step away for about 5?
Delta 134, that's approved.
pretty sure that I only have the 2 runway scenery for Cincinnati. Cincinnati has 3 runways, so they've got, or actually 4. They have 3-4 left, center, and right, and then runway 8 and 27. So since we're coming in on 3-6 right, we should be okay, and then we're just going straight to the terminal anyway, so. Probably update the scenery after we arrive into Cincinnati.
This is American 593. Do you mind if I step away for a minute?
American 593, it's approved.
Thank you.
We're going over to Concourse B.
Checking on 410 about to begin descent on Mall 6.
So we'll be going over to probably ramp 2 south.
Or 894 Whiskey Delta. Any center, hello, squawk ident.
So 36 right for the arrival. We'll exit at either Tango 6 or 7, which is the high speed, and then literally just right over to the gate from there.
Roger. All right, 94 Whiskey Delta, radar contact 30 miles north of the Volunteer VOR, across Maud at 10,000, Louisville altimeter 3007.
On at 10,000, forward down.
Delta 1113, expect the ILS runway 36 right approach.
ILS 36 right, we're set up for it. And I've just got the 2 runway scenery for CVG, by the way.
Roger. Northwest 703, leave Meyer space to the north, Cleveland Center's offline, radar service terminated for exchange approved.
Unicom Northwest 703, thanks for the controlling and have a good night.
Endeavor 5289 is going to maintain 4,000.
So maintain 4,000, 5289.
Yeah, 3210, leave Meyer space to the north, Chicago Center's offline, radar service terminated for exchange approved.
40 Unicom 1218, have a good day, United 31 type B.
United 2118, leave Meyer space to the south, Atlanta Center's offline, radar service terminated for exchange approved.
Over to Unicom, thanks for the ATC, have a good evening, United 2118.
And we'll go ahead and drop 1 notch of flaps in. And should get put over onto approach here momentarily.
Center 11816, the Charleston altimeter 3007.
3007, 860.
And our 11816, the
bunch of departures and just a couple of arrivals coming into
Okay, we'll report the field, 11816.
Cincinnati
Never
this
5289, turn right heading 230, vectors ILS 32 approach.
230 ILS vectors, ILS 52.
And crossing Jackie at 10,000 feet.
Can I get about another seat back in cockpit? Sorry, I added about another minute.
Never 5289, turn right heading 290, join the runway 32 localizer.
290 and localizer in the 5289.
And looks like that approach is offline. So it's going to be tower.
American 593, just verify your altimeter set standard.
Altimeter set standard 29902.
American 593, roger. Lee minor space to the north, Cleveland Center's offline, radar service terminated for exchange approved.
Monitor Unicom, thanks for the services. Good day.
Delta 1113, descend and maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, Delta 1113. VNAV coming off again, and out of 10 for 5.
Denver 5289, you're 3 miles from Osmo, maintain 4,000 until established clear for the ILS 232 approach.
Clear 32 approach, Denver 5289.
And got traffic out ahead of us and to our 11 o'clock. He is 5,500 below us. I think we'll stay on our present heading until he tells us to turn.
Indy Center, hello, American 1041 Heavy, climbing out of 3,000 for 6,000 on the Bengal 4.
American 1041, Indy Center, hello, radar contact, climbing team 410.
Roger, climbing team 410, American 1041.
Good afternoon, Indy Center, Southwest 2158, with you climbing through 32.3 up to 35, 15 miles south of the Danville VOR.
Southwest 2158, Indy Center, hello, radar contact, squawk 6503.
6503 in a box, Southwest 2158.
And November 11816, we have the field site.
However, 11816, roger, enter a right base, or correction, right downwind, runway 23.
Right downwind.
Yeah,
runway
slow our speed
23,
down to 200 knots.
Delta 1113, turn left heading 270 vectors for the ILS runway 36 right.
Left 270 vector for 36 right, Delta 1113. Left 270,
5289, the wind's 0307, runway 32, quarter line.
Quarter line 32, 052.
Another notch of flaps. And level at 5. And glide slope and localizer are alive.
Delta 113, descend and maintain 4,000.
Out of 5 for 4, Delta 1113.
Delta 959, leave minor space to the north, Cleveland Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for Delta 959, bye-bye.
Number 11816.
Slow ourselves down just a little bit more.
23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, 11816.
Flaps 5. Flaps 5 indicated.
Center Vision Jet 251 Charlie Victor, 12,000 descending 10,000 across Tigger.
R251 Charlie Victor, Indy Center. Hello, you can expect the ILS runway 36 right approach.
Okay, we'll expect ILS 36 right approach, 251 Charlie Victor.
Slow our speed up just a little bit more. In case of a missed approach, we're going to climb to 1500 and climb right turn to 3000 via the CVG VOR. And we'll come around for another pass.
Delta 113, I'm going to take you through the localizer for some spacing here. You can expect a turn in about 2 miles.
All right. Delta 1113, welcome.
And Delta 1113, you can turn right heading 030, join the runway 36 right localizer.
030 for the 36 right localizer.
Delta 661, leave minor space to the north. Cleveland's offline, radar service terminated, for exchange approved.
All right, we're going to come in from the left onto the localizer.
United 591, requesting descent via Tiger 3 down to flight level 240.
United 591, Indy Center, squawk ident.
Squawk ident.
Endeavor 5289, welcome to Indianapolis. You can taxi Olympia Alpha November Hotel. Have a good day.
Ramp by Alpha November Hotel, have 2, November 15, 2.
United 591, you are ready to contact 20 miles north of Zanesville, 50360, across Heedy at 14000, the Columbus altimeter 3008.
Cross Heedy at 14000.
Delta 1113, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, Delta 1113. On a 4 for 3, starting down.
Delta 1113, you're 4 miles from Lapper, maintain 3000 until established. Clear for the LS runway 36 right approach.
Maintain 3000 to Lapper and established on 36 right approach, Delta 1113.
Number 8904 Whiskey Delta, you
You're
expect
coming down.
35 right approach.
Roger that, expect 35 right approach, 4 Wisconsin.
Flaps 10. Flaps 10 indicated. And go ahead and activate the approach.
Delta 1113, you contact the Cincinnati Tower now 118.907.
1897 for Delta 1113. Appreciate the services. See ya. And over to tower.
Delta 5431, welcome to Cincinnati. Contact ground, 0.7. Good day.
Ground, good day.
And Delta 4431.
Cincinnati Tower, good afternoon. Delta 1113 with you over Napper for 36 right.
Delta 1113, good afternoon. Cincinnati Tower, wind 0107, runway 36 right, clear to land.
36 right, clear to land, Delta 1113. And coming in on the glide slope. Localizer is active. Glide slope should be captured in just a second. Landing checklist. Landing gear down. Flaps are set. Landing speed is established. We have the runway in sight. Autopilot, auto throttle as required. Landing checklist is complete. And we'll go ahead and set that all up. And I have the controls.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I'm not sinking. Shush.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
And we are down. THRSRs engaged.
Delta 1113, welcome to Cincinnati. Exit left when able and contact ground, point 7. Good night.
Exit left when able and over to ground. Delta 1113. Go ahead and hop off at Tango 7.
Briefing on 5 tower, holding Kilo 2 minutes departure.
American 3395, Cincinnati Tower, wind 010 at 7, RNAV to Bonnley, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Bonnley, clear takeoff, runway 27, American, briefing on 5.
And we'll hold right here for a quick moment.
Cincinnati Tower, good afternoon. Southwest 2671, right behind the American. Orange runway 27 via Kilo.
Southwest 2671, good afternoon. Cincinnati Tower, on departure, runway 27, line up and wait.
7.
27 line up and wait for 2671.
Okay, after landing checklist, strobes off, taxi lights on, landing lights off. Spoilers down, flaps coming up. After landing, taxi to gate checklist is complete. Cincinnati ground, good afternoon. Delta 1113, clear of 36 right at Tango 7, heading to the gate.
Delta 1113, taxi to the terminal. You're going to B concourse or A concourse?
B concourse, please.
That's Delta 1113, taxi terminal via Tango Juliet.
Right. Tango Juliet to the gate, Delta 1113. Right, so Tango is our left turn. Thank you, sir. So Waddell says, nicely flown. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Left on Tango.
551.
And then right on Juliet.
November 38424, requesting taxi to runway 27.
Number 38424, runway 27, taxi by Juliet.
And this should be Juliet coming up
Taxi
right
Juliet, November 38424.
And number 44, altimeter is 3008.
Delta 2024, can we have clearance to, can we have IFR clearance to Miami International?
Delta 2024, you're cleared to the Miami International Airport by the SIP for departure. For flat transition and it's filed, climb maintain 6,000, expect flight level 390, wind turns after departure.
A330, we have a generic 738, we've got
1436.
Copa.
We are expected to be the Silks 4 departure, Travaux, the transition.
Going on Juliet 3 to the gate.
And then expect flight level 390, squawk 1436, and what was that frequency?
Delta 2024 departures on 119.55.
119.55.
And we'll take this gate right here. It's Air Canada Rouge. Copa, Air Canada Rouge. Nice little assortment of aircraft. And parking brake set. Welcome to Cincinnati. Flight time looks like just about 2 hours. All right, shutdown checklist. Parking brake set, throttle idle, engines to cutoff, 2 and then 1. Hydraulic pumps off. Seatbelt no smoking signs off. Taxi lights off. Nav lights off. Beacon lights remain on. PTOT. Anti-ice off. Flight director off. And we're on ground power, so APU generator and APU coming off. Shutdown checklist is complete. Had GSX still been working, we'd be hooking up the jet bridge and deplaning the passengers, but that's not happening, so we'll deal with that at another time. Let's go ahead and fire up our flight. Flight time, 2 hours and 2 minutes.
Ground, Rouge 7741, ready for pushback on the Gulf.
Pull up my ACARS.
Average 741, push on the Gulf is approved.
Pushing on the Gulf, Rouge 7741.
Delta 492, ready for next round 27.
Pirate my flight.
Delta 492, facing east or west.
Facing west.
And our next flight is going to be back down to Atlanta.
Again, I wasn't able to hear you.
Facing west.
And that'll be Delta 2698 back down to Atlanta. It'll be 738.
Now, facing Gulf.
Delta 492, thanks, taxi.
And that is going to do it for the live stream for this Sunday afternoon. I appreciate you joining. This is Michael with the Sky's the Limit Aviation channel, thanking you for being a part of the live stream today. If you came in and said hello, please hit that like button. Support the channel by subscribing if you're not already a subscriber, and share the video with somebody who might enjoy it. We got one standalone video coming out in a couple of days. That'll be the basics of FSX. We'll be going over the checklists from before engine start to before takeoff, and that'll be in the stock Cessna 172 in FSX Steam. I'll be working on that over the next day or two, probably have it up by either Tuesday or midweek, and then we'll do the live stream to Atlanta, and then I'll probably take a couple days off. I have a birthday coming up on Thursday, so I'm going to enjoy some time with the wifey and try out a new restaurant that just opened here in Atlanta. We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great week coming up, and we will see you in the next live stream or next video upcoming. Again, this is Michael with the Sky's the Limit Aviation Channel, signing off for right now. Y'all have a great rest of your night. See you next time. Bye-bye.
So the 492, contact tower 118.9.